This is my first time in front of a camera. So a lot of new shit going on with Canopy Studio right now. Blake and I just got back from Partner Day.
I told Blake that we were running late for our flight. We got to run all the way through this whole airport. Tired. Oh my God, Jesus. Well, we made it to our flight.
Barely. And there was so much information that we collected that it was kind of like overwhelming. I was drinking from a fire hose. And so coming back, we've had a few weeks now to kind of decompress and go through what we wanted to take away from that. Some of the stuff at Partner Day that really stood out to us was the new APIs that have been released through the HubSpot platform. They're doing a lot of new stuff with the acquisition of Motion AI. So now we have the ability to do bots and chat bots and features inside of the live chat functionality, which has been really cool to kind of play with and explore. We've been doing it on our site. We've been playing with it with some new clients, so it's been a lot of fun.
So a ton of API stuff coming out, if it's not already out. So like analytics API, products API, line items, tickets, associations, chain. There's a bunch of APIs I think that are tailored towards people building applications and modules within HubSpot. Probably something that developers could and should look into, but
my takeaway from that is we're looking at building out integrations.
yeah,
Stuff that we can do, stuff that our clients can do. I don't know how many different software companies that I've talked to in the last 3 or 4 years that are like, can I tie this into HubSpot? I will track it. So,
yeah.
and I'm always like, well, you could. It's going to be a bitch. It's going to cost a lot of money. Or we could try and figure something out through Zapier or something like that. But now I think we have a lot of opportunities to do that. So I think my takeaway from this is to get that documentation, especially over to Joe, because that's kind of where Joe's expertise is starting to go. He wants to get more into product development.
Yeah, for sure.
Things that we can start building that are going to be helpful for us, helpful for our clients, and package it up. Because so, for example, like conversations, that's it, man. Like that's the
really
next level stuff. If you think about so I think it was Halligan's presentation where he was talking about like how obnoxious it used to be, like if you wanted answers and you had to sit on the phone and then pass to person to person to person to person, and then you get dropped or something. Yeah. It's a pain in the ass. Even then, like with the email stuff too, you send an email out and you wait 3 days to get a response back. It's a pain in the ass. So people are like classically trained now to get answers right away from a sales and a service standpoint. So we can test it out on us. We're doing it now with our bot on the pricing page. I'm going to put another similar bot on some other pages.
Did you make that live on our pricing page? I'm going to check it out right now.
And so that new site gets launched today.
Canopy bot.
Yeah, pretty cool.
It's really cool. Awesome.
So, but then even beyond that is the live chat functionality.
Yeah,
it's the
100%.
meetings. It's you can connect it directly with Slack. So I don't have live chat turned on anywhere else on the site yet, but we, like Ryan, for example, on the support page, we could turn live chat on, and it's manned between 8 and 5. So any support questions that come in, Ryan can sit on Slack. He gets a notification in Slack and can chat directly in Slack to the person on our website.
We definitely need to set that up.
Yeah.
If we haven't yet, we need to. That's something that's cool.
And like, if we have this little thing, we could do like, let's pilot it for you. We'll do it for free for you.
Yeah.
Just to get some experience, see what we like, and we want to tweak it.
Yeah.
And then we'll work with their support, whoever that is, and try and build this kind of stuff out.
That's a really good idea.
The second we got back from Partner Day, a lot of started happening. We had a bunch of stuff go down, which has been good. It's been good and bad. We had one of our account managers accepted a new position at another company back in Indiana, which was very sad for her to leave. And it's come with its own set of challenges, but in a way, it's actually really pushed us to grow really, really solidly, and I've been really happy with what's happened in a positive way out of that with the team, with the company, with the clients, and just kind of, I think it takes you to be pushed out of your comfort zone of what you've been doing for so long. Once you kind of step outside of that zone, you really start to make some major strides. So since then, we've also moved into a new office. We were basically, the Traverse City office was basically in like a dorm room kind of size. It was really tiny. It's about 700 square feet. We of course have the Indiana office. It's pretty large, but we've grown so much in the last year that there's just no place to house anybody in Traverse City. So now we have this really great space, and it's big, and there's lots of room to grow. There's so much more room for activities.
I can't put it back together until we decide. Careful!
I see it. It's just electricity, bro.
There's a dog up there.
Oh yeah, I heard it earlier.
Only wears high heels.
Raquel only wears
I've had that here before.
in my backpack.
You guys, there's literally like whole almonds that needs to be back there. There's like.
No, that's 100% me, and I apologize.
Today is also a really good day here. We have 2 brand new people starting with the company today. We just hired a director of business development, Gray Lincoln, who's working remote out of Boston with us. We're really pumped to have him. And then Caroline Mayer is new here. She's a new account manager. She's going to be heading up a lot of stuff with some sales enablement and inbound marketing. Also, in the last couple of weeks, we've had Raquel Smith come on board as a content strategist with us, and she's kind of leading the charge with content for clients. Super smart, really awesome hire. We're really excited to have her too. We're excited to have these new people as part of the team, and excited to see kind of what happens from here. Cool stuff coming for Canopy Studio over the next couple months and throughout the end of the year. We just launched our new Amazon Alexa skill called One Thing a Day, which is basically if you only have time for one marketing thing to do each and every day, we kind of give you some pointers and things to jump out with as part of your flash briefing. And then we started a podcast. It's a video podcast series called Coffee with John. I've been wanting to get together with people in the industry that I haven't really connected with for a long time, but I just don't have time to do it. And so I decided, why don't we just schedule some time and record it and just turn it into a podcast? So that's kind of what we've done with that. So I just kind of want to thank everybody for watching this Under the Canopy series. It's been kind of an experiment for us. Didn't really know if we'd enjoy it. Didn't really know if people would even watch it. We've had a lot of fun, and it's been a kind of a growing experience for us. This is kind of the end of season 1, if you will, but we've got a lot more in store. We've got a lot of really cool things coming that we're going to be documenting and filming about our company over the next year. So stay tuned for season 2.